we go. Put myself up there. There we go. Cool. You can see me okay? Excellent. All right. Well, thanks again for being here today. We're going to start with our pliés, of course, because that's where we're going to start. All right. So you look like this. So we'll start in our first position with our preparation, and we'll have demi-plie and stretch and demi-releve. A little press and stretch and plie and stretch. Grand plie. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Another demi and stretch. Tendu and second. Same thing in our second. Demi-plie, releve, press over, stretch, plie, stretch, grand plie. Nice open in those hips. Another little plie. And we'll go to third position. Third position is halfway across, same thing in third. Then we'll go to our fifth, which is all the way across. Same thing. Then we'll come back to our first, and we'll stretch in our first. So let's roll down in our first. We'll have a little plie, turn the feet parallel and stretch. Plie, turn the feet back to first and stretch. Rolling up. A little stretch to the back here, just little, and open, a stretch to the side, and open, plie, and lift up on the toes and balance here, and when you're ready, we'll lift the arms up high. Okay, with a nice finish, and then we'll go to the other side. Okay, all right, here we go. Preparation. And we have demi. Open those thighs. Stretch. Breathe. Releve. Little press. Stretch. Plie. Grand plie. Take your time. Press the heels down. Little plie. And second position. Plie, stretch, plie, lift, press, stretch, plie, grand plie, open those thighs. Little plie. Good. Third position, halfway across. Plie, stretch, plie, up, little press, stretch, plie, grand plie. Take your time. Open those thighs, press the heels, little plie, and fifth. All the way across. Plie, stretch, plie, up, press, stretch, plie, grand plie. Take your time. Open those thighs. Keep the heels together at the bottom. And little plie. And back to first. Rolling down, head first. Plie, parallel, stretch. Plie, turn out, stretch. Rolling up. Little stretch back, squeeze those legs. Open and stretch side. Lift. Releve, balance. High up on those feet, lifting up. Good. And a little finish. And turn to the other side. Preparation. And we have plie, stretch, plie, up, press, stretch, And second position. Plie. Stretch. Plie. Press. Stretch. Plie. From plie. Take your time. Open those thighs. And little plie. Third position. And plie. Stretch. Plie. Up. Little press. Stretch. Plie. From plie. Take your time. Open the thighs. Press the heels. Little plie. And plie. Stretch. Plie. Up. Press. Stretch. Plie. From plie. Good. Little plie. Back first. Stretch. Rolling down. Head first. Plie. Parallel. Stretch. Plie. Turn out. Stretch. And rolling up. Little stretch to the back. Squeeze those legs tight. And open. Side. Lift. And up. Balancing here. Lengthen through that spine. Keep the tummy lifted. Tail pulled down. Nice long arms. And plie. And good. All right. Very nice. All right. So we're going to go on to our time do's. Hold on one second here. All right, sorry about that. I left my water bottle upstairs. I'm hoping someone will bring it down for me. All right, so let's go on to our time do's. First time do is in first position, okay? So we have, starting in our first, and let's use the arm today. Since we've got the feet pretty good now, we should be able to add our arms. So our tidy front goes 1 and close, 2 and close, side, close, side, and close. And that's great. Side, plie, and stretch. First, and plie, and stretch. Now we go to the back. Reach the arm forward, close, and 2. Through first, side, close, and side, down, and back. Open, plie, stretch, first, and plie, stretch. Okay, so the arm goes up for front, open for side, then we're going to come back, front and side for our time to open, and then we'll close. Same thing from the back, through our first before we reach out, through our first before we open. Come all the way down again, back, side. Okay, hopefully that makes a little sense. If you're not ready for the arm, just do the legs. Okay, so here we go. Whoops. There. Arm. And front. Close. Front. Close. Side. Close. Side. Close. And front. Open. Plie. Stretch. Close first. Close first. Close. Plie. And to the back. Close. Back. Through first. Side. Close. Side. on the other side. Okay. Preparation. And turn front, close, front, close, side, close, side, close, front, side, plie, stretch, first and plie, and to the back, close, back, close, reverse, close, side, and lower and back, over, plie, stretch, first and plie and stretch. There you go. Good job. All right. Very nice on that. Okay, so now we have another tendu. Okay, this one is from our 5th position. Now, this is the one where if you are beginning, you can do just a single tendu, and if you're intermediate, you can just do 2 instead of the 1. So the first time through, I'll do the singles, and then when we start to the back, I'll do the doubles. So if you're beginning, just continue with the doubles, and if you want to do the 2, that's fine too. All right, we're going to use the arms again. So hopefully we can coordinate arms and legs. All right, so here we go. Starting our 5th this time with our tendu. So we have tendu 1 and close and back and close and side, close and inside, close. Lift, allongé, lift, allongé, lift, allongé, and stretch and close. Starting back, close and front, close and side, close and side, close and lift, allongé, lift, allongé, lift, allongé, and stretch and close. Okay? All right, so I hope that makes a little bit of sense. Okay? Yeah, so we're going to do it around, when I go from the front, I'll do the singles. When I come back from the back, I'll do the doubles. Your choice. You can do singles the whole time or doubles the whole time or mix it up. Your choice. All right, here we go. Starting in our 5th. Preparation. And 1. Close, back, close, side. Close and inside, close and lift, allongé, lift, allongé, stretch, and back, and front, and side, and lift, allongé, and stretch, close. Nice. Other side, same thing. Ready? And 1, close, back, and side, and inside, lift, allongé, stretch, close to the back, and front, and side, lift, allongé, and stretch, close. Nice. All right. I like that one. It's a little on the short side, which is kind of nice. So let's go on. Now we have our tendu also from 5th with our plie. This one, the arms get a little more complicated, so don't worry if you can't get the arms, not a big deal. Just hold them where you can in 2nd, okay? So this one starts, and this one I'm going to do straight to the side because we're going to turn around in the middle, okay? So we have our preparation, and then we have tendu front. 1, plie, back, plie, lift, flex, point, close, side, plie, lean, plie, lift, flex, point, close, back, plie, back, plie, front, flex, point, close, side, plie, side, plie, lift, up, continue, close. And then we'll start on the other side right away, okay? Now make sure every time that you're bringing your arm through that you're coming through your first position, okay? So it rounds from the lengthen, rounds, okay? So just have a nice shape there. All right, here we go. Ready? And front, tumble, flex, point, and side, tumble, lift, flex, point, comes, back, tumble, lift, tumble, back, flex, point, close, and side, tumble, side, tumble, Susu, Sutu, other side. Front, tamlier, reach, tamlier, flex, point, through first, side, tamlier, lengthen, tamlier, lift, flex, point, close in the back, tamlier, front, tamlier, back, flex, point, close, last time side, tamlier, tamlier, lift, continue, and finish. There you go. Nice. All right, hold on one second. I'll get a little sip of my water now. All right, so next we have our dégagés. Okay, and this one we're also going to turn around right away and do the other side. All right, so I'm going to leave my chair right in the middle so you can see me on both sides, okay? So we start with our dégagé, and we're having our piqué. So again, from our fifth, let's use our arms again. They should be getting a little more comfortable. If not, just leave it to the side, okay? So we have dégagé. Front, piqué, piqué, close, side, piqué, piqué, close, back, piqué, piqué, brush, front and side and back, close, and back, piqué, piqué, close and side, piqué, piqué, close and front, piqué, piqué, brush, back and side and front, and turn and front, okay? So I have that turn right away after we do that last back, side, front. All right, here we go. Let's go to the next number. And dégagé, piqué, piqué, and side, piqué, piqué, and back, piqué, brush, front, side, and back, piqué, piqué, side, piqué, piqué, front, lift, lift, brush, back, side, turn, and front, piqué, piqué, side, piqué, piqué, back, piqué, brush, front, side, and back, piqué, and side, piqué, and front, piqué, brush, back, side, front, turn. There you go. All right. I like that one. That's another short, sweet one. All right, so now we have our battements jetés. This is the one that gets a little crazy. So we can still do our arms if you want. Give it a try, see how that goes. But again, if they're getting too crazy, just leave them to the side. All right, so this is the one that starts with our battements jetés. So we have 1 and 2 and the 1, 2, 3. You can keep going the same kind of thing. Side and the 2 and the 1, 2, 3. Same thing back. 2 and then side again. Or after you do the 1 and the 2 and the 1, 2, 3, then we're going to brush. And back, front, through a little coupe, stretch back, close. Okay, then we'll go to the back. And if you're just doing the 2s and the 3s, all of our back would be at the same time. 1 and the 2 and the 1, 2, 3, and brush, 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 through to the front. Okay, then after that, we're all together. These are all to the side. First, close back. First, close front. First and back, first and front, back, back. Reverse. 2 and back. First, front, back, front, back, front. Okay, now if they get too fast, just take your time and do it nicely. It's more important to do it nicely than to go fast. Okay, but the music is a little fast for that part. All right, here we go. We'll finish before we go to the other side. And 1, 2. Whoops, that's not the right music. Hold on. That's not right. Let's try this one. That's it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. First, back. First and front. First, back. Front, back, front, back. First, front. First, back. 1, front, back. There you go. All right, try the other side. Make those legs as big as you can. I know it's fast. Try to get them pointed off the floor. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Back. Stop. Front. First. Back. Front. Back. Front. Back. First. Front. First. Back. First. Front. First. Back. Front. Back. Front. Good job. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ooh, Emily's here. All right. So, all right. So let's continue on. Okay. So next we have our rond de jambes. Yeah. Next we have our rond de jambes. So now for the rond de jambes, remember that I'm going to do the beginning level. If you're intermediate level, then do it double time. So if I do 1 in 4 counts, you would do 2 in 2 counts. If I do 2 in 2 counts, you would do 4 in 1 count. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully your math brain is awake and can handle that. And that way, if you're intermediate, you can get a little bit more in. All right, I'm going to do the slow version just to make sure my beginners are ready, but intermediates, feel free to go faster. All right, so it looks like this. So, starting in our first, just the arm for our preparation. And we have time for another one, and left side, and back, and close, and front, and around, and front, and around. Through first with our plie, and side, and back, and stretch, a little lift, carry, and around, close first. Reverse the whole thing. Back, and side, and front, close, and back all the way, and back all the way with plie. Stop, front, lift, brush back, carry it around, and close. Then we'll do a little stretch. Let's stretch all the way forward and down, and we'll come up, squeeze the leg as you stretch back, and come up. We'll do a little stretch to the side, rounding through, and another side, reach back, plie, susu, and we're balancing our susu. Okay, and we'll switch there so we can start to the other side. Okay, but the music will stop before we get to the other side. All right, so here we go. Starting with our rond de jambe. The right number. Little preparation. Lift it up. Carry it around. Back. Stop. Front. Back. Around. Back. Around. Owl shake. Stop. Front. Stretch. And back. All the way. Close. Stretch forward and down. And up. Back. Squeeze those legs tight. And open. Little side. Round. And Susu. Balance here. Squeeze those legs tight. Press those feet against each other. And a little Suchu. Good. And we'll start on the other side. Preparation. And we go. Front. Side. Back. Close. Front. Big circle. Front. Big circle. All on you. Reach it out. Stretch. And lift it. And starting back. Side. Front. Close. Back. Around. Back. All on you. Back. Side. Front. Stretch. And lift. Carry it around. Close. Big stretch. Forward and down. And back. Squeeze those legs. Open and side. Little round through the middle. And Susu. Balancing here. Long legs. Squeeze those feet. Good. Little Suchu. And we finish. All right. Very nice. All right. So now we're going to go on to our fondue. For my beginners, you would want to do this facing the bar and alternating legs. Okay. For my people who are more than beginning, want to do a little more advanced, we'll go side to the bar. I will do the side to the bar so you can watch that. And that way you can see what we're doing. Okay. So, oh, sorry. We have frappe before we have fondue. Frappe first. So, okay. So, frappe goes. Frappe before fondue. And in. My beginners, if you want to start with the foot flexed, that's fine. The more advanced you are, the more pointed it would be. But make sure that it's not crossed over. Okay, it's not here. It is just in the middle. No matter if you have it flexed or pointed, it's still just in the middle. Okay, so wherever you're comfortable starting. We have frappe front, in and side, in, front, in and side. Pique, back, in, side, in, back, in, side. Pique, in, front, in, side, in, back, in, side. Little beat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's turn around to get to the other side right away. Okay? So again, now, if you're intermediate, you can do 2 frappes to my 1. So instead of just doing 1, you can have 2 to the front, 2 to the side, 2 to the front, 2 to the side. Same with the beats. I am doing the beats, but you don't have to do the beats if you're beginning. You can just bring your leg in and frappe out. Okay, once we get to the end with the little beats, I'm going slow, but if you want, you can go as fast as you like. Okay, and then we'll have a little soutenu to get back. All right? All right, here we go. Not too complicated. Timing, and front, side, front, side, peek, back, side, back, side, peek, double to the front, in, side, in, back, side, in, up, turn around, and front, side, Good. All right, so that gets our frappe done pretty fast. Good. Okay, so now we have our fondue. Okay, so we start in our third or fifth, your choice. We have our brush and the fondue, and stretch and close, brush and fondue, and stretch and close, brush, fondue, lift the thigh, extend, extend, touch, and close. Okay, so now we're going to do that en croix. So front side, back, and side. If you're facing your bar, you'd be in your first, and you're going to alternate legs. So you have one leg, then you have the other leg. Okay, the third one lifts up, and you can either balance here. Yeah, I would recommend the first time through balancing. Yeah, do the other side balance, and then the second time through, add a little double peg. Okay. Now, once we do the second side, you can repeat the whole thing, or you can rest. That would be your choice. All right. If we're side to the bar, we have to do both sides. Okay. So here we go. Ready? Vibration. Rush, fun, stretch, close, rush, fun, stretch, close, rush, fun, lift the thigh, balance here, or static, and rush, fun, stretch, close, rush, fun, close, rush, fun, lift the thigh, extend, and close, rush, fun, stretch, close, rush, fun, stretch, rush, fun, lift, Arabesque, stretch, and close, rush, fun, stretch, rush, fun, rush, fun, lift the thigh, extend, touch, and finish. Good. All right, second side, or repeat the whole thing, or rest. Here we go. Preparation. Rush. Fun. Lift the thigh. Extend, extend, and close. Rush. Lift the thigh. Extend, extend, close. Rush. In. Close. Rush. In. Lift the thigh. Arabesque. Close. Rush. In. Close. Rush. In. Fondue. Lift the thigh. Extend. Finish. Good. All right. Wow, that is a calf killer if you do the whole thing. I hope you made it through there. All right, so let's go on. So, let's go to our stretch. So we've just been doing a stretch on the floor. You can do the stretch along with me, or you can do your own stretch, okay? I don't really have a bar that I can put my leg on, so I'm just gonna do the stretches on the floor. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Stretch one leg back. So you're stretching your calf. Good. Slide it down to a lunge. Keep that knee right over your foot. straighten the front leg, head to your knee. Try to keep the hips nice and square. Back to your lunge. Lift your chest. Tuck that knee under. Twist around. Right over the middle. Stretch over the legs. Good. Unwind back to your lunge. Knee down if you like. Stretch your body up. Lift your chest. And good. Bring the feet together. And roll it up. Good. All right, let's do the other leg. Stretch the calf. Slide down to your lunge. Good. Straighten the knee, head to the knee. Keep those hips nice and square. Back to your lunge. Lift your chest a little. Good. Tuck that back knee under. Twist it around. Spiraling up. And over the legs. Back to your lunge. Knee down if you like. Stretch, lift your chest. Good. And bring your feet together. And a little roll up. Very good. All right. Very good. Okay, so the last thing we have at the bar is our ground butt mas. Okay, so we're going to do the same we've done the last few weeks, lifting our knees with our butt mas to the side, butt mas to the front, adding our little stretch forward and down. Okay, so these are pretty easy to follow. Then we're going to go to our butt mas to the back. So facing the bar, we have 2 slow and 3 fast, both sides. Then we have our 3 fast with our tiny back and our stretch for our arabesque. Oh, that's killer, but I think it's helping. I think my arabesque is getting higher. Does anybody notice that? Anyway, here we go. Back is to the bar. And lift, right, left, right, left, up, and up. Straight leg, side, down, side, side, knees again, right, left, lift and lift and lift. Now to the front. Straight, down, straight, down, straight. Good. Knees again. Keep the body very still. It's just the knees that are going, so don't lean. Keep the body to side. Side, now front, up, and stretch to the side. Lift. Other side. Lift. Forward and down. Rolling up. There you go. All right, so facing your bar. Okay, tummies are in, tails are down. Tummy and brush back, touch, heel to the front and back, touch, heel. Now fast, back, and back, and back, other leg, and back, touch, keep the body nice and tall, back, touch, heel, fast, 1, and 2, and 3, good, 3, fast, 1, 2, 3. Good, tiny back. Lift the chest. Lift the leg. Close. Bottom leg. Back 1. And 2. right. So that would be your bar. So go ahead and get a sip of your water, and then we'll move to the center. All right. So let's do the adagio we were doing last week. This is the one that has the développés. Now remember, for your level, you développé to your level. So if that means you go to tendu, you go to tendu. If you go 45, you go to 45. If you're ready for 90 or above, then go 90 or above. But go at your level where you can really hold yourself and find that perfect placement and that beautiful leg. Okay, don't go beyond what's your level. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, so I'm starting our quadrant. Let me get my chair out of the way. All right, so we have and brush and fondue and lift up, développé, 6, 7, and close. And oh, you know what? I don't think it starts with a brush. I think it starts with just fondue. Yes, it's just fondue. No brush. Sorry. Let me start again. Fondue. So you're peeling that foot off the floor as you're bending the knee. Fondue. Lift. Extend. Now again, you can extend in tendu. You can extend to 45, or you can extend to 90 or higher. Touch and close. And we go again. Fondue. And lift, extend, and close in the back. Other leg, fondue, lift, extend to your effacé. From here, brush back to your arabesque, fondue, lifting the leg as you fondue. Pas de foot right underneath, susu, side, plie. Then we have the other side. It's that simple, yeah, fondue, lift, développé. And fondue, lift, développé. Change legs, fondue, lift, développé. Brush back, fondue, lifting that leg higher. Pas de foot right up to that susu. And all right, let's do it twice through. Since it's not very long, we'll do right, left, okay? And then, yeah, and then we'll just finish from there. So there. So again, commit to a level. So decide if you're gonna do tendu, decide if you're gonna go 45, decide if you're gonna go to 90, and try to stick with it, okay? So that you're not wiggling in the middle, all right? Do your best to stick with it. Okay, so here we go. Let me get the right number up. Starting our croisé. Fondue. Extend. Touch. Close. Fondue. And lift. Tall. Keep that center nice and pulled up. Stretch. Stretch. Touch. Other leg. Fondue. Extend. Stay there. Brush back. Arabesque. Fondue. Hot break. Plie. Other side. Fondue. Lift. Extend. And fondue. Lift. Extend. And fondue. This is our effacé. Extend. Stay there. Brush through. Arabesque fondue. Out of break. Plie. Stretch. finish there. Good. All right, so that was the very slow version. Let's do it one more time, half time. So it's not going to take as long. We're not going to hold it as long. Does that make sense? Okay, so here we go. Preparation. 1, 2, extend. And 1, lift, extend, change, 1, lift, extend, and brush back behind you, and hot away. Other side, 1, extend, 5, lift, extend, and change, elbow, brush back, Arabas, hot break. Good. All right. I hope that felt a little bit better. My floor is so wiggly, it's very hard for me to balance, but I'm glad to see you guys are. All right, so let's go on to our tendu. This is also the one we've been doing. I really want to make sure we're getting our arms in on this one. So we're starting with our croisé, en face, effacé. All right, so croisé. Okay, 2 hits. All right, don't overdo. I don't want to see any buns back here. Keeping the hips nice and pulled up. So we have tendu, croisé, 1 and close, and 2 and close, en face and close, 2, close, effacé, close, 2, close, 1 more, brush back, plie. Then we have the other side. Okay, so 2 in our croisé. Then we turn en face for 2. Then we turn to our effacé. This one has 3. Brush back. Close plie. Yeah? Then we're going to start to the back. 2 to the back. 2 en face. 2 effacé. 1 more. Brush front. Close. 2 to the back. 2 en face. 2 in effacé. 1 more. Brush. Close. All right? Now, what I would like you to think about, if you're ready for a little bit more thinking, from your croisé to your en face, think of every time you're changing your direction, because we go from here to here to here. So as you're thinking about it, try to do that change on the open. Okay, close back, then we close front, then as we open. So the hips are going to change. The direction of your body is going to change as your leg opens. Okay? Hopefully that makes a little sense, and hopefully that's what you'll see me do. Okay? Here we go. Starting with our tendus. Croisé. And front. Front. En face. Effacé. 1 more. Brush. Back. Lead. And front. En face. Effacé. 1 more. Start to the back. 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 En face. And effacé. 1 more. Brush front. Lead. Back. Back. En face. And effacé. 1 more. Brush. There you go. All right. That was good. All right. Let's keep going, okay? So we can do a couple extra ones today. Let me get a little sip of my water. All right. So this is our balancé 1, okay? And with our balancé 1, it does have a pirouette, and it does have a piqué turn if you would like. You can leave it out or you can do it, depending on your space and depending on which one you're comfortable with. All right? So we start with our timers in the back, and we have balance. 1 and 2. Now you can do a piqué or a piqué turn or nothing, and then soutenu. Other side, balance, piqué turn, and soutenu. And then we have balance. Now we have chasse pas de bourrée. To 4th, you can do a releve or you can do a pirouette. Land in our 4th. Tendu, rond de jambe. Okay, so I am not doing the piqué because this floor is not good for piqué. But you can do piqué, you can make a piqué turn, or you can leave it out. All right, and then the soutenu I will do, as we all should do. Okay, so I just take more time for my soutenu. You just do your piqué turn faster. Does that all make sense? Hopefully? Yeah, good. All right, well, we've done it a couple times, so hopefully, let's see. Here we go. Oops. Here we go. And we have balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, chasse pas de bourrée, releve or pirouette. Down, tendu, rond de jambe. And step, balance, piqué and soutenu. Balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, chasse pas de bourrée, and releve or pirouette. Down, tendu. Again, balance, piqué and soutenu. Balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, chasse, releve or pirouette. Tendu, rond de jambe. Last time, balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, piqué, soutenu. Balance, chasse, releve or pirouette. Tendu, rond de jambe. Nice. All right. Well, I tried to sneak in a couple piqués. I hope you got a couple piqués in too. Good. All right, so that brings us to our, let's see, oh gosh. Let's go to our jeté coupés, okay? We're gonna skip over our sautés. Maybe my legs will last longer. And we'll do our jetés. So we have 2 slow, 3 fast, pas de bourrée. Okay, so and it does travel forward just a little bit. Jeté, and pas de bourrée. Jeté, and pas de bourrée. Okay. All right, so what I think, because of my space, and you can work your space how you need, I'm gonna do it twice, coming forward, and then I'm gonna take a little rest while I move back, and then I will start again after I get to the back. So if you have room, you can just keep going. If you don't have room, you can stop whenever you need to move back and start again, okay? All right, so let me get the right number up here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pas de bourrée. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And pas de bourrée. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. so hopefully our feet are a little warmed up there. Okay, so let's go to our glissade assemblée. So this is a short little combination as well, getting our little glissade assemblée and sous-sus. We have that 3 times, and then we have our 2 sissons. So it looks like this. Starting with the right leg behind. We have glissade assemblée, sous-sus, glissade assemblée, sous-sus, glissade assemblée, sous-sus, sisson, sisson, and then we start again. Okay? Now, you can go faster if you want. Yeah, you can add a couple extra sissons at the end as well. Okay, now the intermediate version, if you would like to do that, actually starts in our croisé, and we have a little jump and awesome, sous-sus, up and awesome, sous-sus. Still 3 times. Sisson, sisson, sous-sus. Okay? All right, so you pick which one you want to do. I'm going to do the glissade assemblée. All right, here we go. Glissade assemblée. Glissade assemblée. Glissade assemblée. Sisson, sisson. Glissade assemblée. Glissade assemblée. Glissade. Sisson, sisson. Good, all right. That was pretty good. Let's do it again. This time I'll do the intermediate combination. Whoops. This time I'll do the intermediate one. Okay, so that starts with a little temps de flèche assemblée. Okay? All right, here we go. Know which one you're doing. Sorry. Up and the front, down, up and the front, down, up. Sisson. Sisson. All right. Good. That should get your heart moving. Awesome. All right. So let's go on. Let me get a little sip of my water. All right. All right, so next we have our piqué turns. So this is the one where we're just doing our piqué turns until we have our soutenu. So you can do just piqué passé, or you can do piqué turn, or you can alternate. You can go in a straight line. You can go in a circle. However you want to use your space. I'm going to be making a circle. So you have either 6 piqué passés and 1 soutenu, or you can do 4 piqué turns and 3 soutenus, or any combination thereof. So if you want to do 1 piqué passé, 1 piqué turn, you can do that as well. Okay? So it's kind of your choice, what you're most comfortable with, and how your space is. If you don't have a lot of space, you might not want to turn. All right? All right, so here we go. We'll start here. And peek, and peek, and peek, and peek, and peek, and peek, and new. All yourself. Peek, 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 peeking, peeking, and new. Again. Peek,
I love all the turns. Yay, good job with that. All right, so let's go to another little jump. We were doing our jeté tom levé, and we were adding our tom de cuisse. Okay, so tom de cuisse again means time of the thigh. That's the one that has a little coupe change C-sewn. So we've already done our C-sews. Now we're just going to add that little coupe first. Okay, so we have starting with the right foot behind. We have jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, pas de bourrée, coupe C-sewn, coupe C-sewn, coupe C-sewn. Then we have the other side. Jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, pas de bourrée, coupe C-sewn, coupe C-sewn, coupe C-sewn. Okay? So the tom de cuisse is going to seem a little bit fast. All right, but just take your time because that susu you can always leave out if you're not quite there. Okay? All right, let's get the right music up. Jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, jeté. Pas de bourrée, tom de cuisse, tom de cuisse, tom de cuisse, susu. Jeté push, jeté push, jeté push. Pas de bourrée, tom de cuisse, susu. All right. Take a little rest. Yeah, we're going to do that one again. Maybe a little sip of my water. All right. All right. Okay, here we go again. Jeté up, jeté tom levé, jeté tom levé, pas de bourrée, tom de cuisse, tom de cuisse, tom de cuisse, susu. Jeté up, jeté up, jeté, pas de bourrée, tom de cuisse, tom de cuisse. Nice. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, we are not able to do grand allegro. So instead we'll do grand battement. All right. Get our legs, throwing them up in the air. And we just have our 2 to the front, 2 to the back, 2 to the side. Retiré, allongé, pas de bourrée to the other side. Okay. All right. And we're not going to reverse. We're going to keep it the same. And let's do it twice. Right, left, right, left. Okay. So we get lots of stretch in our legs here. All right. Starting in our croisé. Let's go ahead and do it again. We'll just wait here. And front. And back. And écarté. Écarté. En face, allongé. Pas de bourrée. Croisé. Back. Back. Écarté. And lift. Allongé. Nice. All right, you guys. That was awesome. Okay, so now we just have our reverence. Just follow along. Ready? Vibration. And circle. And circle. And chasse.
Jumps down. Long jump. Big curtsy. More bow. And little open. Close. And circle. Circle. And Shasta. Lift. Circle. Reverence. And roll the jump. Flower curtsy. And yay. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. That was awesome. I love having you guys in class. Whoops. Okay.